You're bulking and want to put on muscle, but you're unsure if it's time to increase your calories. Here's how you know when it's time to pump it up. Welcome to the video. My name is Trevor Lomax. I'm a registered dietitian who has worked with hundreds of guys who want to put on hella muscle. Let's jump in. It can be tough to know when to increase your calories. They worked for you for a while, so you feel comfortable with them, but now you're not moving and you want to keep the gains train rolling. On the other hand, you want to make sure that you're not gorging yourself so that we're managing fat gains as we increase in our muscle gains, which is the right way to think about this. Here are my top ways to know if and when it's time to push those calories to the next level. The first way to know is to track your weight. This isn't a perfect method, and honestly, none of the methods in this video will be, so it'll be up to you to weigh multiple factors and decide whether it's right for you to increase your calories or not. If your weight has been stagnant for about a week or two, then it may be time to increase your calories. The reason this isn't perfect is because you could be gaining muscle and losing fat at the same time, which would keep your weight at the same spot even though you're still progressing. Now, recomposition like this is very situational, and the reasons behind it are outside of the scope of this video. In order to check if you're recomping, you need to do some body composition measurements. You can easily find a gym or a store that has an InBody and do a quick test, but this will only matter if you've done another test on this same machine before. If you want, you can buy some body calipers online. They're super cheap, and do a body fat measurement on yourself. Again, this is only effective if you've done this test before and you know what you're doing. But once all of these nuances are sorted out, if you're not gaining weight, it's time to move those calories up. The second way is to check your progress in the gym. Have you been lifting more weight on a specific exercise for weeks and weeks on end, and now you just can't seem to increase the weight anymore? Well, it's probably time to move your calories up. When you lift more weight, even if you're lifting the same overall volume, then you may be expending more energy. By moving your calories up and fueling yourself correctly, then you will be able to continue that progressive overload that's gotten you to where you are now. Hopefully, this means that you'll continue gaining muscle mass to get nice and juicy, bro. Before we head into this next sign, destroy that like button, but only if you don't skip leg day. The third way to know is by your hunger. If you find that you're consistently hungry when you wake up throughout the day, or you're ravenous before each meal, then it might be time to increase those calories. Your body is really good at letting you know what it needs when it's working correctly, meaning pretty much any time that you haven't been in a cut for a very long time. So listen to it. If you've been grinding in the gym, your sleep is on point, and you've been hitting your macros, but you're still hungry, and you're looking to continue making gains, stop holding yourself back and pump up those numbers, rookie. And the final way we know is called biofeedback. Biofeedback encompasses a lot of factors. Essentially, it means anything your body could be using to let you know that it needs more recovery, typically from more energy through your face hole. Biofeedback could be indicators like poor sleep, poor digestion, high stress for seemingly no reason, or a ton of other things. Biofeedback is super individualized, meaning everyone's body is going to show this differently. And it may take time for you to learn your body's biofeedback signals. Just because you can't sleep one night or poop one day doesn't mean that your biofeedback is going off like the lunk alarm at Planet Fitness. However, this going on for a couple days with no other obvious explanation, or going on for a couple weeks, and it's probably time to hike those calories up. And if you're wondering if you get enough protein to maximize your gains, then check out this video I released last week about how much protein you need to build muscle. Subscribe for more gains and destroy that like button for my ego. Thanks for watching. See you soon.